Well, that's the worst part of the game done with.
Yep.
Everything else is sort of plain sailing from here.
Remember when I was playing through this the first time? Because my first time playing through Mega Man 2 is on the Anniversary Collection here. I played through the game, original difficulty and everything.
Yeah.
And it got to basically the Wily machine fight. But I kept game overing and I became extremely frustrated, so I went back and played the entire game again.
The Wily machine fight.
Yeah.
So that's the first part of Wily then, essentially.
First and second, I guess, if you count.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Not the final boss, but the one before it.
Yeah, the alien is easy sauce.
Yeah. Alien has a really basic pattern. I swoop over here, I swoop over there. I shoot single bullets at you.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I played the game, I honestly fell for it and thought Wily was an alien.
You mean he isn't?
Well, not a grey, like he made himself appear to be. He probably is an alien. He's certainly insane. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, which sums up Dr. Wily to a T. That's the only boss, really, that you can't kill with a whole tank of their kryptonite, as it were.
He's weak to Crash Bomb as well.
Oh, right, okay. So you could probably kill him with a whole tank of Crash Bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, that makes sense.
It's just harder to hit him with, is all, because he moves around a lot. It's easier to kill him with it inside of his original stage layout because there's more walls to clip onto.
Less room for him to move around in.
Well, there's still the same amount of room to move around in, technically. But it's just, there's now a bunch of walls, so you can clip the bombs onto the sides of places mid-level instead of just the outside walls.
It's just, I'm just reminded of Heredyne stuff. When we're playing, like, Mega Man 2, I just remember
his Mega Man 2 remixes.
songs.
There's a lot of good remixes. It's just a shame that now I can't watch any of his remixes inside my country.
Choco. What can you hit him with then? Metal blade. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You just stand there and take it.
There's no chance. The hitboxes on those orbs are terrible, especially in the second phase.
Oh, yeah.
Seizure warning.
You'd have thought that a giant metal blade to a fleshy face would do more damage.
Oh, he's inside of a glass dome.
Ah, right. You'd have thought that metal blades to a glass dome would do more damage.
Well, it's made of blade-proof glass.
Get your new triple glazed windows today, made of blade-proof glass. Just in 5 easy payments of $79.99. Oh,
No.
Wait, no, this is America. $79.95.
I don't get why people chicken out in this section. If you just hold right, these drops will never, ever hurt you. Yet people always pause and wait. It makes me cringe.
He's an alien! And now this reminds me of Dwayne and Brando's Mega Man 2 rap. What the fuck, you're an alien? You gotta be kidding me. Dr. Wily, phone home. I do love Reese's. You're nothing but a thesis. I will blow you to pieces. It's a classic. I'm gonna have to listen to that later.
You know, it's been an entire playthrough yet, and we've yet to mention Caramella girls, or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, that's a point. I listened to some today to test that my headphones were working.
Which song?
Saw You Standing There. That's pretty much my go-to at this point. It's the song of theirs that I like the best.
What's the song of theirs that you like the least?
Either what was the soccer one? Get the Gold. That one's pretty bad. Or the original Caramel Dancin'. I suppose Boogie Bam Bam Dance is bad too, but I like cringy songs, so
And they're very cringy.
there's not really a Caramella Girls song that's too bad because the cringe makes it good.
Each to their own.
Hey, what can I say? I love music from a Swedish dance outfit pretending to be Japanese. They're only a dance outfit because they're Europop, but then they speed it up. The original song that spawned Caramel Dancin' by the band Caramella is like a third of the speed of Caramel Dancin'. What they did was they made the Super Got or Super Good remixes, which was where they took the whole album and sped it up and added like a drum beat to it. And that was what spawned Caramel Dancin', and then Caramella Girls was built off of that.
Okay then.
So there actually is a Caramella Girls album, technically. It's the Super Got version of Caramella's album, but I wish Caramella Girls would just go ahead and release an album of all their current material on their YouTube page, because I would buy it. If they released it on vinyl, I would buy it on vinyl. I own several Europop songs on vinyl, and it is the best way to listen to them. The audio range is phenomenal on vinyl, especially on Europop stuff, and especially on like Stock Aitken Waterman stuff is just incredible on vinyl.
You know, all this flashing just reminded me of that episode of The Simpsons.
They edited that part out in Japan because it was too offensive for the Japanese audience. The saddest thing was when that happened in Pokemon, it wasn't even the first time it had happened in Japan. What's worse was it wasn't even the first time it had happened that year.
What other things happened?
There was another anime that did exactly the same thing and hospitalized some kids, and that was earlier in the year. I can't remember which one. It might have been Super Maze Boy off the top of my head, but
why did they think it was such a good idea in the first place? Who looked at it and was like, yes, this totally is not murdering my eyes?
I just think that maybe because there weren't any regulations in place yet, it never really occurred to them. But of course
now,
now,
no regulations in place.
Now, as you've noticed,
Stevie Wonder, anyone who witnesses an episode with things like that is going to be like, no. This
but of
hurts
course,
my
there
eyes.
are rules in place now. I'm sure you've noticed in anime, it goes dark when there's about to be a flash and the number of frames are reduced. It's Pokemon's fault for being such a high-grade, well-known example of it.
Yeah, but why do it in the first place? It's my real question. Because it does not look good.
It is a perfectly good question to ask. Even if you don't suffer from photosensitive epilepsy, that Electric Soldier Porygon episode hurts your eyes just to look at.
Yeah, it really does. It flashes red and blue a lot.
But by the time the show aired on television in America and United States, they had edited almost all of the flashes out anyway. For example, in episode 2, Pokemon Emergency, there is a sequence where Pikachu zaps Team Rocket, including Ekans and Coughing, and it sort of splits into a 4-panel thing where they keep appearing in like squares on the screen. And originally in the Japanese, that was just flashing. And also, every single flash had been darkened by the time it aired on TV in America and Europe. So the reason why Electric Soldier Porygon has never appeared on like any DVDs or official releases is because of the stigma that the episode carries. I mean, the dub exists for it.
Thankfully, it doesn't add anything to the overall show. But it's a shame that Porygon has not made an appearance.
Well, yeah, it's because of that Porygon's essentially been removed from the Pokemon animated series canon.
Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all for